What is ihnen? So let me tell you, first I'll give you a clear example in the PDF and then I'll come to the book. So when in the chapter number 4, I think 4, if I'm not wrong, 4 में हमने किया था accusative personal pronomen, dish, sie, ihn. If you remember it, it would be easy for you to understand. If you don't remember it, then it will be difficult for you to understand. Let's see. So in chapter number 4, we did that कि हम accusative pronoun. If you remember, for के साथ, for के साथ हमने लगाया था for mish, for dish, for ihn, for sie. Do you remember it? Do you remember it or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Dish, sie, and that. Okay. Now the same thing comes with dative. The pronoun we'll be learning in dative, but the question is, why do we need to learn the pronoun in dative? Yeah. And what is the difference between dative pronoun and accusative pronoun? So if I tell you, if I have written 2 sentences with dative and accusative here, all the green words that you see here, they are dative pronoun. All the blue words that you see here is accusative pronoun. So the first sentence, I can help you. So for you, I have added here, ich kann dir helfen. It's a dative. For you, I have written dear. The same sentence, like I have written, I have made the sentence with you, but I have changed the sentence and I have made it with for. This is for you. So when I added the you with for, I made it das ist für dish. So for you, we have 2 words. For you pronoun, we have 2, dear and dish. So why dear, why dish? So you know the reason for dish. It is dish because of the preposition for. You know it, right? We did this in chapter 4. कि accusative for जो है, that's an accusative preposition. So उसके साथ जब हम pronoun लगाएंगे तो वो that will be an accusative. That's why we learned this dish mish, right? Yeah, understood. Why we use for with accusative? Because it's an accusative pronoun or preposition. Revati, accusative preposition for and mish and dish. Could you remember accusative preposition for and mish and dish?
Yes.
Yeah, Revati. But the question is, why I made the same you? In the second question, we have you, I have written dish. But in the first case, I have you, but I have made it dear. Why I made it dear? Why I made it in dative? Any ideas here? Because this sentence, तो इसमें तो कोई preposition भी नहीं है कि mit लगा है तो हमने you बनाया, su लगा है तो हमने dative लगाया. Then why do we have you here? Why did we make it dative? Anybody has any idea that if second sentence में मैंने इसको accusative बनाया because I had the preposition for, which is an accusative preposition, so I use the accusative pronoun. In the first sentence, I have no preposition. I have nothing. I have only a verb. I have a modal verb can. So can to dative accusative nahi hota, you know that. But there is a word help. So in German, this noun, this verb helfen is called to be a dative verb. Helfen is a dative verb. So the rule says, whenever we make sentences using a dative verb, we need to change the article or the pronoun to dative. So ये जो ihnen है, this is, or dear है, this is the dative pronoun for you. Yeah. Next sentence. This is for them. So in this sentence, I used for and them. The for is accusative, so them का हमने pronoun लगाया sie. Next sentence में I can help them. So again, I use the sentence with the verb of help. Help is called to be a dative verb. So them को हमने कर दिया dative में, and dative में अब book में अभी आप पढ़ोगे कि dative में them को हम कहते हैं ihnen. Dative में them का word is ihnen. That's why I made it here ihnen. Why ihnen? Because helfen is a dative verb. Next one, I can help him. तो यहाँ पे help है again, तो him को हमें लिखना होगा dative में. So for him, I made the dative pronoun. Him का dative pronoun is given in the book. It is ihm. Ihm. And if you remember, what is the him ka pronoun in accusative? Anybody? What is the pronoun for him in accusative? If you remember, we did a sentence. The water is for him. The water is for the dog. So which pronoun we used for dog? Very good. So when we used accusative for him, we used the word in. This is for him. So in this sentence, I used for. That's why I corrected. I made the pronoun in accusative. That's why it changed to in. Now, there is an example given of the formal sentence in dative and accusative. So I have written, I can help you, Miss Paul. So Miss Paul, it shows that this sentence is formal. So formal में formal you को it's a dative sentence again because help is the verb given here. So formal dative you is called ihnen. Formal dative you is called as ihnen. You can see in the book here, ihnen. Right? So now, if I have written the same sentence with the help of accusative, like this is for you, Miss Paul. So then for is accusative, so I have made you as Z. Formal pronoun for you is Z in accusative, that's why it is Z. So there are a few verbs in German. When we use those verbs in a sentence, the sentence becomes dative and we need to use the article in dative or the pronoun in dative. First verb is helfen. Second verb is gefallen, that means to like. Third verb is stehen. Stehen means to suit. And the fourth verb is passen. It is again to suit. Right? Stehen, we did in the last chapter as well. जिसका मतलब होता था to stand. The sofa state and both similar. So that stehen and this stehen, they are similar in the spelling, but the meaning is different. Here it means to suit. Now, for example, Samriti, my question is to you. If I have to say, okay. If I have to say, let's make a sentence with passen. You have to say, the hose, the pants, doesn't suit me. The hose passed. Yeah. So the hose passed dash nicht. So you have to fill in the correct word for me here. So how do you place it? Mich or mir?
Mir.
Why mir? If I ask you why it should be mir, then what would you say?
Because the pants doesn't fit me ish. We are using ish.
We are using ish. It is my question was कि me को हमने दो pronoun पढ़ा था, mish and mir, right? अभी mish हमने chapter number 4 में पढ़ा था for के साथ, and this is mir. So why the sentence would require a mir? Why not mish? That's the question here. The hose passed mir nicht. Why it is mir? Anybody? Why do I need to use here a dative? Because
Of the dative verb.
Yeah, Samriti, the verb that we are using here is past. If I have to say, this is another question for Ashwin. The pants, and the hose ist Ashwin, you have to say the pant is for you. So what are we going to use here for you?
Ihnen.
Ihnen?
Yeah. No.
Ihnen. But what is, do we have here any dative verb in the sentence? Do we have gefallen, helfen, stehen, or passen?
Oh, dish. It's for
Why
dish.
do we have the pronoun here für, and für is accusative, so we will be using either dich or the other pronoun that is sie. The Hose is für sie, that is a formal, and dich if it's informal. Sana, the question is for you again. Next one. Their rock steht, that means suits. You have to use the word for me. The sentence says the skirt doesn't suit me. So what would you gonna use for pronoun for me?
Der Rock steht mir nicht.
Der Rock steht mir nicht. Okay, next one. Yeah, I have the skirt for her. So, are you gonna use here her in dative or accusative?
Dative.
Why dative, Sana? Can you see any verb dative in here? Helfen, stehen, passen, anything?
No, den is accusative or dative?
Den is accusative, that's fine. But do we have an accusative preposition here? Für, can you see?
Yes.
So if the sentence has für, so für is an accusative preposition. So what will be the word for her? And if you don't remember the pronoun for her, then it's a case. Who remembers the pronoun for her in accusative?
Yeah.
Revati? Wow, I'm getting so many different answers. Oh God. In a moment, I'll open the page for accusative pronoun. Oh God, I'll wait. Yeah.